Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is correlation. So first let us understand what do we mean by correlation. So when the relationship is of quantitative nature, the appropriate statistical tool for discovering and measuring the relationship and expressing it in a brief formula is known as correlation. So correlation is nothing but a statistical method or a statistical technique which measures quantitative relationship between different variables. Say for example, price and demand. All this is nothing but correlation. Next we have different types of correlation. First one is positive and negative correlation. So what do we mean by positive correlation? When two variables move in the same direction, that is when one increases, the other also increases, this is known as positive correlation. Say for example, we have two variables x and y. When x is increasing, y will also be increasing. When x is decreasing, y will also be decreasing. Clear? So this will be positive correlation. Next we have negative correlation. When two variables change in different direction, it is known as negative correlation. Say for example, price and demand. We have price, we have demand. When price increases, demand decreases. Correct? So that will be the negative correlation. After that we have linear and non-linear correlation. So first we have linear correlation. When two variables change in constant proportion, it is linear variable. Say for example, we have x and y. It is changing as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and this is changing as 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So there is constant proportion, difference of 2, difference of 5 each. Correct? So for every 2 units, there is a change of 5 units. And next we have is non-linear correlation. When two variables do not change in a constant proportion, it is non-linear variable. Okay. Next we have simple and multiple correlation. Simple correlation implies the study of relationship between only two variables. Say for example, price or demand, price and supply. So only two variables are involved in case of simple correlation. Whereas in multiple correlation, when the relation among three or more than three variables is studied simultaneously, it is known as multiple correlation. Okay. Next we have degree of correlation. Degree of correlation is nothing but coefficient of correlation. Under that we have perfect correlation. When two variables change in the same proportion, we know it is perfect correlation. Under perfect correlation, we have perfectly positive, perfectly negative. So correlation is perfectly positive when the change in two variables in the same direction. So always perfect correlation will be +1. Perfect negative is when proportion change in two variables is in the opposite direction. So perfect negative is -1. Second, we have absence of correlation. If there is no relationship between two series or two variables, that is, change in one has no effect on the change of another, then there is absence of correlation. Next, we have limited degree of correlation. So, between that of perfect correlation and absence of correlation, there is a situation of limited degree of correlation. So, in case of limited degree of correlation, the coefficient will be either more than 0 or less than 1. So the degree of correlation between 0 and 1 may be either high, moderate or low. So when the correlation of two series is between 0.75 to 1, it is high. Moderate is 0.25 to 0.75 and low is between 0 to 0.25. So under degree of correlation, first we have is perfect. Okay. Under that we have positive, negative. Positive +1, negative -1. Then we have high. High is between 0.75 to 1, that is plus. In negative it is 0.75 to minus 1. Moderate plus 0.25 to 0.75 minus 0.25 to 0.75. Low it is 0 to 0.25 minus 0.25, that is 0 to 0.25. And in case of 0 it is both will be 0. Clear? Next we have methods of estimating correlation. There are three methods of estimating correlation, that is scatter diagram method, Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation, and Spearman's rank coefficient of correlation. So in your syllabus this year, Spearman's rank correlation is deleted. So you have to study only scatter diagram and Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. So first we have the scattered diagram. Scattered diagram will offer a graphical expression of the direction and degree of correlation. So under scatter diagram we have perfectly positive, perfectly negative, positive, negative and no correlation. So perfectly positive will be plus 1, perfectly negative is minus 1. So when it is in the same direction, then it is perfectly positive. When it is in the opposite direction, it is perfectly negative. So when the dots are moving from bottom to top, that is from downwards to upward, it is positive, but it does not form a straight line. That is why it is low correlation. When the variables are moving from top to bottom but do not form a straight line, it is negative. And when the variables are just scattered everywhere, it means there is no correlation. Clear? So let us take down an illustration. They have given us the height and weight of students. So they have given us height and weight. 180, 150, 158, 165, 175, 163, 195, 155. And weight 65, 54, 55, 65, 60, 54, 63 and 50. They have asked us make a scatter diagram to show if the relationship is positive or negative and if the relationship is strong or weak. So we will be having x-axis and y-axis. So on our x-axis we will be having weight, that is 50, 55, 60, 65. And in our x-axis we will be having height starting from 150, 160, 170, 180, 190 and 200. So for the height of 180, the weight is 65. Then for 150 it is 54. For 158 it is 55. 165 it is 65. For 175 it is 60. For 163 it is 54. For 195 it is 63. And for 155 it is 50. So there is a positive correlation in this, that is the direction, the dots are moving upwards, that is from bottom till the top, but it is not forming a straight line. So it is not perfectly positive, but it is only positive correlation. So write down conclusion. The above diagram shows that there is positive relationship between height and weight of the students. Full stop. The dots are moving upward in a particular course from left to right. Full stop. It shows that with the increase in height, comma, weight also increases. Full stop. However, this is a case of limited positive correlation because the dots do not move in the straight line. Clear? So that's all for today. Thank you.